obviously this roller is sort of in roller hospital at the minute until I get the boiler repaired. I had a look on the internet last night and I didn't realise how big a following these things actually have. People doing little modifications to them. Now a friend of mine asked us if I could make him a chimney for his. He's actually got a tractor instead of a roller, and it's got a chimney on like that, and he wanted more of a tapered chimney, something like that one, with a brass top on. So I'll see if I can turn him probably an aluminium chimney and make a nice brass top for it. That's sort of nothing or something really, that one. I've got a piece of alloy bar in here, and I've set the compound slide to approximate the angle of the chimney off my engine. I've got the little base, so I machine it down until that just put a nice push on fit on there, and we'll end up with a taper, as long as I can get using the feed available on the compound slide. Quite a nice gradual taper, and it has got quite a long travel on it, so it's just about going on there now. So I'll speed the lathe up, take one final cut, just to try and get a decent finish on it. And that's nice brass top on there, it will look good. This already had a 12mm hole on the end, so we'll carry on and drill it out 12mm. Because the exhaust steam goes up the chimney on the engine. If you heard that there, it started to go a little bit naughty on us. Well, it wants to squirt it down in E40, but if I do that it'll come on the camera. There you are. That's it. That looks better, and I'll make a nice brass crown for it. Probably something shaped like that. I'll see what brass I've got. It'll just push into that hole. And that's going to look splendidly. That polished. You'd probably paint that black and have the brass ring polished. Unfortunately I haven't got any round brass bar, which is the only stuff I've got, so it's going to have to do. I don't want to slightly bigger diamond have it, you know what I mean. Nearly there. Could have done with being slightly bigger, but it's that's what I've got, so that's what I'm going to have to use. It's not big enough. Which is the only rabbit I've got. Right, that's much better. Right, you want that 12 mils, so it's a nice tight fit inside of there. $15 and a half. Nearly. We should do it. Right, that's nice. Right, now for a little artistic bit. getting a very, very broad cut, that's why it's starting to chatter. Just about there. Right. Now. Unfortunately this isn't solid, it's already got a hole through it, so grip and that's going to be a bit of a problem. We'll finish drilling it while we think about it. Right, don't want to part it all the way off just yet. I wish I'd thought a bit more about how I was going to machine this before I actually started the machine, but never mind. We can only make do with what we've got. And that's not very good. I'm going to part it off and see if I can hold it by that little 12mm spigot. Right, I'll be really gentle with this. Really wants to tear that little lug off. That looks nice. I'm just going to counter bore the top of it a little bit. The ideal thing would be a milling cutter held in the tail sock, but I do think I've got a good enough roll of it to do that. Well, I like it. We better with a bigger hole down through the top of there. If I do another one, I'll bore that first and I'll be able to put a bigger hole down through there, much bigger hole. But I think the shape of it's quite nice, and that brass top really sets it off. It's just a pity this engine's buggered, but never mind. Looks better than that thing. Absolutely better than that thing. Right, Adam, there you are. One chimney. I've made quite a few of these weather vanes, and I've never actually made two of the same. They're all slightly different. I just use whatever material I have at hand, or ends a bar, whatever there is. I've got a bit of 12mm stainless here for the main pivot shaft, and I found an odd end of, looks like 20mm bar, so I'm going to make a centre pivot out of that the four arms, the north, south, east and west are fastened onto. We'll face it, drill a hole through it. I'll probably put a nice tape or any end. I don't know, it just depends how it turns out. I don't actually have it drawn, I just sort of make it up as I go along, really, which is often the best way with work like this. That is. The last one I just left the end flat. I'm going to put a taper on these ones just to make it look a little bit different. Shoulder it down a little bit as well. Right, so the north, south, east and west of the weather vane are welded onto there, and you need to be able to turn that and lock it on the shaft so you can set it up for a true north. So we'll drill and tap that for a little grub screw. Nicely in the middle. Put two in, one there, one at this end. The 5mm drill is the tapping drill for 6. And we've got the point how to make. Now you need to find a tractor. You want a David Brown type tractor across the top of it. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. And as always, a massive thanks for all the well wishes. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.